Welcome everyone. Here we are, day 6 of our 21 days, and still in the week of awareness, expanding our awareness. We've dwelt on our different channels where we operate, our past, yesterday, our future, and we're going to go more into our present and expand that silence between the thoughts. And tonight, especially, we'll feel the power of the earth. And we'll introduce you to our presenters tonight. That's Emmanuel and Padmini.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome both.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Happy to be here. Very happy to be here to present this beautiful program on the earth element.
And do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself, Emmanuel?
Yeah, of course. So my name is Emmanuel. I live in Canberra. I've been in Canberra for the past 3.5 years now. And before that, I was living in France with my wife, Padmini.
Hi, Padmini.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, so we've been living here in Canberra for 3 years, and before that we spent 10 years in France together, and before that I was living in Brisbane, so I'm a local girl, moved to Canberra. So yeah.
Padmini, I noticed you have a harmonium sitting in front of you.
I do.
Tell us a little bit about how music helps us in our meditation in Sahaja Yoga.
Sure. So this is a harmonium that I've got in front of me. It is traditionally a German instrument that has been moved around the world and eventually got to India. So, and it is an instrument that we sit at rather than a piano where we have to sit on a stool. It's in the same family of the accordion. Now, music in Sahaja Yoga or in the Indian culture generally is quite critical, as the music speaks to us in a spiritual and uplifting way. So the music, the notes that we chant or we sing, vibrate the different energy centers within us. And that allows us to have a sensation that is uplifting, that allows us to be thoughtless. And we are aware of all the surroundings around us, but we are in complete silence. So the music, but an essential part of our spiritual journey.
Can't wait. Sounds rather wonderful. Thank you also to some of the people who might be joining us for the first time today. And we will still be taken into a process of receiving our self-realization. So you won't be missing out on anything. If you have any other questions, Lynn, or shall we?
No, I think we'll let Emmanuel and Padmini take us into a lovely state of meditation with what they're going to present for us today. And we'll come back and chat to everyone after. And of course, save us your questions. We have some space for that as well.
All yours.
Amazing. Thank you very much. Let's start. Before we do the self-realization process, I will invite everyone to simply put both your hands on the earth or towards the earth if you're sitting on a chair. If you are sitting on a chair, I also advise you to simply put both your feet directly on the ground flat. So this will help you connect with the earth element. So since this is today's theme, I felt it would be nice to start by touching the earth, remembering ourselves how important it is to stay grounded. And I'll invite you simply to ask to the earth element, who is the mother, as well as your kundalini. And so we can ask, Mother Earth, please support my spiritual evolution, support my ascent. Inside, we can ask a few times, Mother Earth, please support my evolution, support my ascent. Help my kundalini rise and become stronger. So as you can see, we address an energy that is within us, that is the kundalini. That is the energy that has been with us our entire life, since we were born. Over the years, it went down in the sacrum bone at the base of the spine. And today, we have the opportunity to awaken this energy as part of our spiritual, as part of our evolution as human beings. So as you can see, there is the triangular bone, and there is an energy inside, and we will awaken it. It will rise up all the way up till the last chakra, and on the last chakra, you will receive what we call your self-realization, your connection with the living energy that is in the universe all around us. And therefore, you become connected. You become a collective being. And that connection brings you a state that we call thoughtless awareness, a state of complete happiness, complete joy, and complete balance within, without having to make any effort with your brain, mentally speaking, or also. So it's a complete spontaneous process that will happen, that will occur when you receive your self-realization. So not to go too much into the details, we can directly go to the experience. I will guide you to through those few steps, and they're very simple. We are going to use our hands. So I'll invite you to now close your eyes. If you have glasses, you can take them off. It actually helps one of your chakra on the forehead to open up and receive all the blessings from your own energy within. So let's put our left hand open on our knee, and we can put our right hand on our left heart. Here, there is a chakra. In the chakra, there is a very strong energy, what we call life source. So here, I simply ask yourself a few times, am I the life force? Am I the spirit? Now let's put our right hand on our floating ribs on the left-hand side, just underneath the heart where we were. And here we can ask ourselves about this quality that is in this second chakra, right where our hand is. Mother energy, am I my own master? Do I know what is good for me, for my ascent. You can ask a few times, Mother, am I my own master? Now let's go down to the place where our body meets our leg, and we can give a little pressure, if we can, with our right hand. So just underneath where we were before. And here we have to express to our energy the desire to have her awakened within us. So here we can simply ask, Mother Energy, please give me the experience. Give me the pure knowledge that is the experience. Mother, please give me the pure knowledge, the pure experience. When we say pure, we refer to something that is divine, that is almost a drop of heaven within us. And what's heaven? Heaven is something that we can experiment within. Complete joy, complete balance. So now we have asked for this pure knowledge, this pure experience. Our kundalini will now be on the move upwards. So let's put our right hand and accompany our kundalini back on our floating ribs on the left-hand side. And here we can now say with confidence, Mother, by your awakening, by your grace, I am my own master. I may know now who I am and where I have to go. You can say that a few times. Mother Energy, by your awakening, your grace, I am my own master. Our energy is waking up within us through our spine. So it's rising through what we call the central channel. So it's located in the spine. And as we are acting on the left side, it represents the pure desire. So again, we are showing here to our energy that we want to experience the meditation, the complete balance. Let's put now our hand to our heart again, and here we can say, Mother Energy, by your awakening, by your grace, I am the life force. I am the spirit. And once you've asked, just simply pay attention to what's happening on top of your head, where the energy connects you. Just pay attention. Now we can put our right hand at on the left side of our neck, and we can turn the head towards the right hand side. So your right hand passes in front of your body to come and sort of wrap up the left side of your neck. You can touch with the tip of your fingers your spine, and you turn your head towards your right side. And here you may ask your kundalini, you can say to your kundalini, if I am the spirit, if I am the life force, therefore I am not guilty at all. And if you know you have made mistakes in the past, you also may know today that your spirit, who you are, is complete forgiveness. So all your mistakes are completely dissolved in the ocean of forgiveness of the spirit within you. So you can say confidently, Mother Energy, I am not guilty at all. You can say it a few times, and then simply again pay attention to what's happening on top of your head. Mother Energy, if I am the spirit, the life force, I am not guilty at all. Let's now move up our hand. Continue to accompany our energy all the way up. So we can put our right hand on our forehead. This is a very important center, which allows you to enter what we call thoughtless awareness. One of the great powers of human beings is to reach out to this state. So here, to allow this to happen, we can simply forgive. Forgive ourselves. Forgive everything. We don't have to think about a situation in particular. But just by saying it to your kundalini will do the work for you and release, cleanse all that needs to be taken away to allow you to rise up to your last center. Mother Energy, I forgive everything, everyone, including myself. You can say it 3 times. Mother Energy, I forgive everything, everyone, including myself. Forgiveness is a power, is yours. It's the power to make yourself free from the chains of the past. Now, let's put our right hand at the back of our head. And here, we can, without feeling guilty, with full confidence that our mother energy within us, who is a mother, will forgive us for any mistakes we have done in the past. Mother energy, please forgive me if I have done any mistakes in the past. Mother energy, please forgive me all the mistakes I've done in the past, knowingly or unknowingly. Now, the last step is to put the palm of our hand. The right hand will go on the last center, on top of the head, just on the fontanel. And here we are going to press a little bit and turn our scalp clockwise. So the skin of our head will move with our palm clockwise. So left, front, right, back. So left, front, right, back. That's clockwise. And every time we turn, we ask Mother Energy, please give me my self-realization. We can turn 7 times and ask 7 times. Mother Energy, please give me my self-realization. Once you are done, simply gently put back your hand on your knee and observe what's happening on top of your head. Just observe. So we'll continue into the meditation so that we can go a little bit deeper, emphasizing on the earth element, which is linked to our very first chakra underneath the sacrum bone. So again, I'll invite you to put back both your hands on the earth or towards the earth if you're sitting on a chair. And we are going to use the harmonium just now. There is one mantra that is very simple mantra. It's the sound actually, Om. This sound is very much linked to the earth element and your first chakra. So we are going to say 3 times the sound Om that we actually can identify with 3 syllables, A, U, and M. So I'll say it once so that everyone can hear with Padmini, and then we can do it all together 3 times. All together. Let's put back our left hand on our knee our right hand will come at the bottom of our body, just on the central channel. We can now raise our right hand like if we were taking our kundalini and pushing it upward, all the way up to the top of our head, and then we can go and past the top of our head. So we can do that a second time. See what you feel inside when you do this, inviting your energy to rise up. And one more time. When you are now on top of your head with your hand, the right hand, you can keep your hand as high as you can. Actually, I bend my head because of the screen, but you can put your hand as high as you can on top of your head and try and see if you feel a breeze or a sensation, something that would be coming from your head. That could be anything, but it's just a sense of maybe a breeze or a presence there on top of your head, showing that your energy is coming out of your head from your sahasrara. So you can do that with your right hand, and you can do it also with your left hand and see if you feel a difference. And slowly you can put back your hand on your knee. If you felt anything, we will be able to talk about it at the end of the session during our questions answer session. We will now move to the next part of the program, that is listening to a speech, a talk that Shri Mataji, the founder of Sahaja Meditation, has given. There's actually two different speeches about the earth element. It's very instructive. And again, if you have questions about the talks, then we can exchange about them at the end of the session. So please enjoy, and we'll see you after for more meditation.
Now, the significance of Mother Earth, we have never understood. Now look at the Mother Earth. She is the one who produces all kinds of beautiful flowers of different fragrance, of different nature, color, heights. The trees are different. Trees, when they grow up, they grow in such a manner that every leaf of that tree gets the sun. Look at the collective sense which is given to us by this Mother Earth. We have never realized that this Mother Earth, which is giving us everything that we want, and the sun helps the Mother Earth, cooperates, coordinates with it. To go further with it, you have seen a picture where a kundalini is coming out of the Mother Earth and half of it is seen. So, what does this kundalini do for us? Or what does this Mother Earth does for us? The kundalini leaves the Mother Earth as a reflection. And what does she do within us to build us up? In which way? So it is the primordial power which is coming out of the Mother Earth. Mother Earth itself acts like a mother. She looks after you, she gives you whatever you want. And another miracle thing is that the highest tree is a coconut tree. And the coconut will never fall on any creature or any human being. That means it's all thinking, all understanding, all consciousness, all awareness is coming from the Mother Earth. But we never understand it. As it is, we take for granted. Now what does she do for us human beings? She is the primordial power. What she does is to build in us a primordial, we can call restrictions or primordial taboos or primordial dharmas. For example, you see the steel is here. It has its own dharma. It cannot behave like wood. Wood has its own dharma. It cannot behave like silver. They all have their dharma and they are bound in that. Then the lastly is the Mother Earth. It's most important, is Mother Earth. There's a photograph you might see which was taken in Russia in my dacha, where the kundalini is in the Mother Earth. They've clearly. It's there. And it is the Mother Earth which shows. For example, I've seen flowers. If you keep them in my room, they blossom. They can become very big like that. Never people have seen such big flowers. Sometimes they say, I'm doing nothing, I'm just sitting down, and what happens to the flowers? You see, now there, this principle of the Mother Earth works. The subtle Mother Earth works. It's a mother. And that gives you all the nourishment and makes you grow healthy. And this is how this subtlety works of the Mother Earth. Mother Earth is the one who is a giver of birth to all these flowers and all these trees and all that. But it also plays a big part in us. It's not only the Mother Earth that exists without our connection. And we do not respect the Mother Earth. We have polluted it, we have done all kinds of things, we have removed the trees and we have made a mess out of her, but she's our mother. And so many subtle things of this Mother Earth come into us. One of them is gravity. A person becomes very attractive, not in the physical sense, but in the spiritual sense. Such a person attracts others. They feel attracted and they feel that something special is about this person. This is one of the quality of the Mother Earth. If she had not kept us attracted, we would have fallen off with her movement. And also other qualities of the Mother Earth also start manifesting within us, and we become very, I should say, extremely tolerant, patient person. Tolerant and patient. Extremely tolerant and patient. But if you are not tolerant, if you are hot-tempered and all that, that Mother Earth principle has not expressed itself. Look at the Mother Earth, how much she tolerates our nonsense, how many wrong things we do against her, but still she tolerates. Sri Ganesha's quality is to tolerate, to begin with. Up to a point he tolerates. In the same way, we too become extremely tolerant, patient, and forgiving. This is the minimum of minimum that should happen to all the Sahaja Yogis who have vibrations. Because now I've told you all the things that are expressed in your vibrations. It's a thing to be understood that what you have become now is something very great. It's not happened to others. It's not happened to somebody who is not being a Sahaja Yogi. You see, after realization, you are connected with reality and you can get the understanding of all these subtleties working through you. Why I'm telling you this? Because I want you to know and recognize yourself, to understand what you are, what you have got. Once you recognize yourself and understand yourself, you can do a lot. First of all, to say that I am a Sahaja Yogi itself should be very much with self-confidence. And as a self-confident person, should find out what have I done as Sahaja Yogi, what can I do as Sahaja Yogi. Some Sahaja Yogis have done wonders. They have done such a lot of work of Sahaja Yoga, while some Sahaja Yogis are still writing to me that my husband is fighting with me, my son is like this, my mother like this. All the time, you see, letters after letters come to me. You are a Sahaja Yogi. Now you just see to your subtleties. Work it out. They think I am here to solve their problems, their family problems and their jobs and things. I am not here for that. I am here to give you self-realization. And the understanding that whatever you have got, you must accept as a challenge. Take it up as a challenge and you will be amazed how you will be helped and how you will get the results. Sahaj doesn't mean only that you get spontaneous realization. It also means you get spontaneity. The whole nature gets spontaneity. All those subtle things that I have told you, they all get spontaneous and they work it out. Main thing is you must realize what you are, what you have got, and how much you have faced it, you have got it, and how it has worked. I have seen every time I just have a little problem of something, immediately it works. It works with such quarters and such people that I never expect. Just comes in. Everything works out. But whatever works out is for your good, is for your growth, for your understanding that you are a Sahaja Yogi. You have entered into the kingdom of God. But this you have to develop. Also introspection can tell you that are you working out all those things or not. If you take to introspection, you will be surprised to say, yes, you have these powers and you can do wonders. So I bless you all. Please develop those subtle things within you. They are already there. You don't have to do anything. Only understand and locate. Thank you very much.
We are continuing the program now with a meditation with music. So we are going to listen to 2-3 minutes piece of music that we call shloka. It is related directly to the first chakra, the Muladhara, that is supporting the kundalini and that is connected directly with the earth element. So let's simply open our hands, keep ourselves comfortable. If you feel that you've been sitting on the ground and your legs are starting to hurt, please sit on a chair and have your attention on what's happening on top of your head, rather than on the pain in the knees. So feel comfortable. please. And we are now listening to the music, and we can close our eyes and see what happens.
नित्यं ध्यायन्ति योगिनः कामदं मोक्षदं चैव ओंकाराय नमो नमः वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः
Let's put both our hands on the earth again. And let's just remain silent, just paying attention again to what's happening on top of our head. And let the roots of the earth element go deep into the earth, from you to the earth, with the power of your kundalini. Just pay attention to what's happening on top of your head. And we'll keep the silence for a few minutes. Again, what's happening on top of my head? Just pay attention. If you have any thoughts, just let them pass. Try not to deal with them too much. Just let them pass and remind yourself what's happening on top of my head. Just before finishing the meditation, we'll take again the mantra Om 4 times. We can put back our hand on our knee, left hand on our knee, and then right hand again. We are going to try and lift up our energy on the central channel all the way up to the last chakra, 2 or 3 times, and see if we can feel a difference. Something is clearer in our hand or inside. And then keep your right hand on top of your head and see if you feel something, if you feel a difference from before. If you can actually feel something coming out. You can move the hand forward or backwards. And then you can try with your left hand. Put it on top of your head and see if you feel a different height. Something coming out. And then slowly we can put back our hand on our knee. I'll invite you to slowly open your eyes, and Padmini is going to show us last movement that we do in sort of closing the meditation on an everyday basis. So that's what we do in the beginning and at the end.
All right, so we'll just sit comfortably, and with the left hand, in front of the first chakra, we're going to place it, and with the right hand, we're just going to rotate it away from the body, slowly, with our attention in the middle of the palm of your left hand. We're going to take it, follow it up to the top of the head, and then we're going to tie an imaginary knot. We'll do that again, second time, keeping our attention on the palm, rotating it around, away from the body, and gently going through all the chakras, top of the head, and then we're going to tie 2 imaginary knots, representing our second channel. Thirdly and lastly, we're going to do that again. Slowly, top of the head. We're going to tie 3 imaginary knots. We're now going to place our left hand on the left knee, and with the right hand, we're going to do an imaginary rainbow around our body, which is a source of protection. So you're going to take it around from the left side onto the right side, and then bring it back. That represents the first chakra. So we'll do this 6 more times. Third chakra. The fourth chakra. Fifth chakra. The sixth chakra. And finally, for the 7th chakra.
Just see what you feel when you're opening your eyes, and if you're still in the same state. And then I give Lynn and Gulshan.
Don't go away. Don't go away. We've got some special questions to ask you. And just while everyone is composing their questions, don't be shy. We'll just contemplate what a lovely session we've just had. So there were a couple of interesting points to take away. So that phrase that we can keep remembering that Emmanuel told us, what's happening on top of my head? So that's a good little trick to take your attention to the top of your head. So that's a nice one to take away. Also, taking your hand up really high. It's quite surprising how sometimes you can feel it stronger really high So you go just here and you think, oh, I can't feel much. And then you go up here and you can feel it much stronger. So that's a nice thing as well. Was there something else? There was one other thing, but I forgot, and we'll remember it later.
Well, I was going to ask both Emmanuel and Padmini just a little question about Shri Mataji has given us our realization. Would you like to tell our participants a little bit more about Shri Mataji, why she's so special to us, and why her teachings are so important as well?
It's going to be me, clearly. I remember a story, actually, when I was younger, and I asked my mom, who actually started the meditation before us, her kids. And then she introduced the Sahaja meditation to us after she practiced herself for 1 year and realized that it was what she has been looking for. And I remember that moment walking back from a program like we had tonight. And then I asked my mom, but Shri Mataji, who is she? I mean, what's the connection with us? And I don't really understand. And I remember her answer, which was for me, I don't know why, but when she gave me that answer, I was so happy. I don't know why. I was just so happy. And she said, well, Shri Mataji, her own energy is fully awakened. And she has a direct connection with your own kundalini. So when you ask mother, you can also say Shri Mataji, because Shri Mataji in Sanskrit actually means mother, great mother. So when you ask your mother, your kundalini, and because you are standing next to Shri Mataji, in front of the photo of Shri Mataji, the photograph itself emanates the same vibrations as Shri Mataji, who has her kundalini completely awakened. So you can be anywhere in the world, as long as you have one photograph of Shri Mataji with you, you have basically a source of energy that has a potential that is extremely high. I won't say limitless, but I was almost there to say limitless. It's a real support for anyone actually starting meditation or through the journey of the ascent and through the Sahaja meditation. So there is a connection directly between my kundalini and Shri Mataji's kundalini, and that's the same for anyone who has that awakening. And I'll finish by saying, don't believe me, try it and see for yourself if it's actually true, if that photograph actually makes the difference. Try without it, try with it, and see how it works. Try meditate in the nature as well, because it has the same, again, the earth element, nature has the same value in terms of energy, the coefficient of energy that Shri Mataji's photo has. So I remember jumping of happiness when I got that answer from my mom. I still don't know why, but I was really happy with the answer. So that was me.
Lovely, beautifully answered too.
We've got a nice comment here from Sabine. What an angelic voice. It enhanced the music even more. The instrument looks like an accordion upside down.
That is correct. It pretty much is. It's in the same family. Yeah.
And then there's a question. It looked like Emmanuel and Padmini rotated their right hand around their left hand anti-clockwise.
Oh, maybe because of the mirror image on the...
Oh,
Yes,
Yeah.
because
We didn't-
This person has said that I think Shri Mataji has done it anti-clockwise as well in one of her videos. However, I've been told previously to rotate clockwise. Does it matter which way, or is there any difference to doing it one way or another?
So was it when we were raising our kundalini? Or
Yeah, when you were rotating your hand around the other hand.
Right now.
so basically if I go like profile,
Turn around.
yes,
Turn around.
like that,
Yes.
you can see that the hand is going away from
Away
the body. Okay, it's away from the body, and it rotates, and it goes up, and then you do your knot.
Yeah.
So
Nicely shown. Yeah.
Let's pick up the mirror imaging on the
mirror
video.
image, yeah.
Apologies for that.
yes,
Confusion galore.
will be better next time.
Well, bring on your questions, because I think we've got a lovely team sitting up here to show you, and they're willing to turn around and whatever it requires.
While we're waiting for the rest of those questions that I'm sure somebody has, just for tomorrow night, we'll be continuing with the elements, and we'll be adding to the earth element, the water element, and we'll be using some water and putting our feet in a bucket. So we mentioned it yesterday, so don't forget to get yourselves a bucket to fit your feet in. I think Gulshan's got a demonstration one in her.
Demonstration. Well, you can pick it up from any Bunnings store or
Woolies even. They might have them in Woolies. Sometimes they have them in Coles. So you just need a bit of salt, and in that bucket, some lukewarm water, just up to the ankle. And maybe a little jug with some rinsing water when you finish your foot soak, and a towel to dry your feet. That's all. That was all for that. So what other questions do we have?
I have a question.
Oh, very good. Very good.
For everyone else who's coming here for the first time or second time, whatever it is, did anyone feel anything different from the beginning of the meditation compared to the end of the meditation? What was there a difference? And how did you feel generally at the end?
I think the power has been given to our participants now to unmute themselves, and if you'd like to talk to us, we'd love to hear from you. I think Lynn's just about doing that, or is it?
Oh yeah, let me make sure you've got the power. Yeah, you can unmute now, and you can start your video as well. Okay. There's a message, I think. Yes, Sabine has her bucket. It's a small box, but her feet just fit in, so that's perfect.
Perfect. It's going to be really nice, and I'm also Phil, who's going to take us through that tomorrow. It's going to be really wonderful. I'm sure every one of us will have a lovely sleep and really enjoy the benefits of the foot soak.
So Leon's made a comment that when he was at the beach today, when he was meditating, the energies are very intense. So yeah, that you were lucky to be at the beach meditating, Leon, and making us
a bit jealous with the cold of Canberra.
It's cold for us here, but where your beach is, I'm sure it's warmer than where we are.
Let's not mention the beach anymore, please.
Oh, hi, Sarita. Sarita also. Oh, Leon said the cold makes the wind more intense. Yes.
All right. Well, thank you for making us not feel too bad about it.
Yes.
And Sarita, hi, Sarita. You're having a nice early morning meditation. Sarita said she felt more relaxed. The Om was very soothing and centering. That's lovely. You felt that, Sarita.
Yes.
Oh, Sabine has got no beach, but a harbourside view of water in the Botanic Gardens. Wow. Cormorants flying like crazy. So probably lots of energy in the air there too. Wow, sounds lovely. And Sabine liked the Om too. Yeah. So did you pick up it was the R, U, sound, and then the scale was going up as well when you went to the U part. So it was a very different Om sound.
So the AUM represents the 3 channels. So the A,
That's right. Yeah.
starting for the left channel, the U is for the right channel, and then M is for the center channel. So when you're we sort of have to work together, and then you sort of add the U in there just to add it all together. So if you want to balance out, it's a really, really good thing to do. And you should try and do that at the beach next time you're there, Leon. To stick your feet in the water and just say Om a few times, and it just feels amazing.
Yeah. So it is different to OM. It's actually AUM.
AUM, yeah.
I think the OM is slightly anglicized, whereas AUM is the traditional one, which actually there's a meaning behind those 3 letters.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Padmini, for explaining really nicely.
3 channels. It's very, very good. You can see Prue there. Hi, Prue.
Oh, hi, Lynn.
Did you have a question, Prue? You were going to.
No. All I can say is thank you tonight to Emmanuel and Padmini.
See you.
Yeah, thank you.
No, pleasure.
I have a direct question to Lynn.
Yes.
I dropped out momentarily. Can you please make me a co-host again?
Oh, yes. I'll give you power. We've got a lot of. I think your microphone.
Yeah, that's me again.
Now you've got the power to fix it. Yep, you fixed it already. Perfect. Yeah, Sharumi's also said thank you for the wonderful session, and she noticed sensations on her fingertips at the end of the session. Wow! So everyone's really making leaps and bounds in their awareness. So good. Such a short period of time, everyone gets such amazing progress. So it's really nice.
Something to do with doing it every day as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, so I was just going to suggest that the everyday thing is important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good job, everyone.
Anyone else would like to tell us how they felt on their fingers?
Yes, Sabina said she felt her fingertips were tingling as well. So that'll be good when we do the foot soak with Phil tomorrow night, and we can he'll show us in particular which fingers are relating to which of our chakras. So then we can work on clearing those.
That's right. And this is Phil, if anyone can.
Phil, hi Phil.
Hello, everybody.
Hi,
Come on
Phil.
down. He's at the beach as well.
He wishes to be at the beach.
Looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow night for our foot soak and our workshop session. And I just wanted to add, although you've got all those lovely tips about bringing your buckets and salt and water, don't put your feet in before we start. We'll actually do some other things first.
Okay.
Good tip, Phil.
And if I may say, for the foot soak, please do not put hot water.
No.
Just room temperature is fine. I know it's cold in some places, but it has a meaning and an effect on your subtle system. So, yeah, be careful with warm water.
Not a spa.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, I find the really, really cool temperatures much more relaxing on the subtle system than having it warmer. But we'll talk about the uses of having it warmer or cooler as well in the session tomorrow night.
Some of us might need to have some ice with us.
We're still talking about the winter in Canberra? Or?
But that's a good point, though. If anyone does find that when they're trying to meditate that the thoughts really haven't stopped for them yet, and they're trying to put their attention up on top, they can feel some cool breeze, but their mind is still really busy. Can actually put some ice on our liver while we meditate.
Oh yeah, an ice pack.
Should we bring our ice packs tomorrow as well? We can do
Should
that.
we bring those, Phil, as well?
I would suggest, if you're in that category that finds it a bit hard to stop thinking like myself, then I'm going to have my ice pack as well as my bucket of cold water.
Yeah.
So if you bring both along, that'd be fantastic.
Sure.
All right. Make
I-
a note of myself.
would- Can you hear me?
Our homework for tomorrow: ice pack and a bucket of lukewarm water.
You're going to say, Emmanuel? Were you going to say something?
No, all good. All good.
I was going to say something.
Oh, yes, Andrew. Come on down.
I was going to say I support very warm water. I really enjoy a very warm foot soak with a lot of salt. Seems to do me a lot of good. So you have to experiment with these things. And in winter, warm water is really nice. It's quite
Yes.
Absolutely.
while Philip's talking. That's the thing. If you're a very right-sided person, you think way too much, then of course cooler is much better.
True.
Not to say I don't think too much.
Well, for some of us, I think it's good to have the warmer water as well, just to help boost the left side.
Yeah.
And keep it warm.
Sahaja is very spontaneous. You try different things. Some people will tell you different things. You can try them, and you actually feel on vibrations if they work for you.
Yes, that's the most important thing in Sahaja. It's very pragmatic. Whatever works and makes your kundalini flow and puts you in that state, that's what you have to follow.
Good tip.
Very good tip.
Very good tip.
I think I'll just bring the ice pack, not the ice for the water.
We have more questions from our crowd from tonight, or?
Somebody's saying, does cold shower benefit Kundalini?
Oh.
Some people it might.
But sometimes it does. I mean, in summer when it's quite hot, sometimes I've taken some cold showers and it really, like the refreshing effect of the cold shower sort of created that relaxedness of my body, and I could feel actually clearer in my mind, and I could feel my kundalini coming up spontaneously. So that was my experience with cold showers. So
I've also had good experience with cold showers in the morning. Really wakes you up.
And the saints in the olden time would even go all the way to the Himalayas to meditate and to cool.
Yes, and go in the icy stream.
yeah.
But luckily for us, Shri Mataji's made it quite easy, so we in the comfort of our homes with us heating on and feel the cool on top of our heads. So she's made it quite easy now.
Yeah, and Sabine was saying she prefers the warmer, especially having cold feet in this cold Gadigal weather.
Yeah,
Yeah,
agree.
so if you were feeling really hot and you'd done a lot of physical work, then cold might cool you down if you're overheated. So I guess if you're cold, you will warm yourself up.
And you'll also notice that if it's cold water and you've got so much heat, the temperature will literally change within your putsa bucket. So especially after a long day in the office, you will notice a big difference.
Yeah.
Temperature, you just get warmer, and you do feel at the end, you go, oh, rinse it off with the cold water again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Looks like most of our participants are happily meditating. There's not a lot of questions
Okay.
tonight.
So maybe, Andrew, we can have some nice music and we can all just go into a nice silent state to finish our evening. I think all the questions have been exhausted. Everyone's feeling quite relaxed and silent.
Thank you to all our participants for joining, and also thank you very much to Manuel and Padmini for tonight.
Yes, it was so nice.
Techies, Phil and Andrew, thank you very much.
And Chaitanya for also doing the admitting of everyone.
Thanks the MCs, Antilin and Gulshan.
Thank you, Emmanuel.
No worries. Thank you, everyone.
And thanks everyone for coming. And we'll look forward to tomorrow night with our buckets. A nice meditation. And of course, the workshop afterwards, in that we can have our one-on-one meditation and clearing exercises specifically for you, whatever you're feeling, whether. Oh, there's some nice typing going on. See you all soon, yes.
Okay.
Thanks, Leon. Leon said he had a nice cold shower after the beach meditation and it helped him feel his body again. Thanks, Sarita. She said have a good night.
Thank you too. And thank you to all for joining.
Thanks, Amara. She said to Emmanuel, she said, thank you for your beautiful voices and marvelous music. She enjoyed it very much. Yeah, thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Yes, Sabina's asking, we should be able to listen to your music again during these meditations. I think that's a call for an encore, Emmanuel and Padmini.
Well, we'll be there if you need us. We'll be more than happy to help.
Wonderful. Excellent. See you all again soon.
Okay.
In about 24 hours.
Bye. Play some music for us, Andrew. Were you going to do that?
Yeah, he's probably just getting it.
Ready, sure.
O Mother Earth, obeisance to you. The oceans are your garments, and you are decorated with mountain peaks. Please forgive me for touching you with my feet. Samudra vasane, samudra vasane.
Samudra vasane, samudra vasane, Devi, Pavata, Stanamandale, samudra vasane,
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 samudra vasane.
Devi, Pavata, Stanamandale, Samudravasane Devi Bhavatastamandale Samudravasane Devi Bhavatastamandale Samudravasane 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 Devi Bhavatastamandale Samudravasane Devi Bhavatastamandale Samudravasane Devi Bhavatastamandale Vishnu Patni Namasukam Padaspasham Shamasmame Vishnu Patni Namasukam Padaspasham Shamasmame Samudravasane 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 Devi Bhavatastamandale Samudravasane Devi Bhavatastamandale Samudravasane Devi Bhavatastamandale Vishnu Patni Namasukam Padaspasham Shamasmame Vishnu Patni Namasukam Padaspasham Shamasmame Shri Bhumi Devi Vandana Shri Bhumi Devi Vandana Shri Bhumi Devi Vandana Shri